Hey everyone, Elizabeth here, and I thought it would be really fun to do another segment on what's inside my refrigerator. It's been a little while. Oh, it's beeping at me. It's been a little while since I've done something like this, and I just thought that this might be kind of fun for you guys to see things that I keep on hand to be able to make healthy meals whenever I want to, because I kind of pride myself on being really good at making healthy meals sort of on a whim, because I've got good things stocked in my fridge and in my pantry. So today I want to show you guys what's in my fridge, and maybe another post I'll do things that I keep on hand in my pantry. So let's go. All right, so here we go. What's in the fridge? I'm really well stocked today because I went to the grocery store yesterday, actually on Saturday 2 days ago, and I went to the farmer's market the day before that. So I'm really well stocked. So let me show you guys what I have. I always start over here with eggs. We always have eggs on hand, and so I've got these split up because these are a little bit older. They're from the farmer's market from, I think it was last week, and so I want to make sure I use those up before we move to these that my husband picked up at Sam's Club last week. He got, I mean, we were like totally stocked on eggs right now, but it's fine because we do use a lot of them. So eggs always live up here. These are little yogurts that I do buy for my girls. Not yogurts, I'm sorry, they're puddings, but they are almond milk, and they're not just a whole lot of sugar. Well, for a little treat every now and again. They do have some protein, but again, this is kind of just like a sweet treat for them, a healthier sweet treat, and I do like that they're made with almond milk. So I keep those sometimes, not all the time, for my daughters. This is just leftovers. These are my daughter's water bottles because I try to keep water filled up for them all the time. Leftovers, so here I've got like a chia seed pudding that I made a couple of days ago, and I've been having that for breakfast, and it's great. And this is leftover soup that I made for dinner last night that we're gonna have again tonight. And I've always got fruit up here, and we always keep berries. So strawberries, I've got lemon for my morning lemon water. I usually just keep it cut up in a container like this because I just use about a squeeze or so. We've always got blueberries. There's more soup back there. That's what's in the top shelf. The next shelf down is usually where I keep like yogurts and things like that. And my husband has some leftover pizza that he's probably going to snack on tomorrow, maybe for lunch. So we've got that there that's taking up a little bit of space. But this is the yogurt that I buy for me. We don't do a lot of dairy, but I do like yogurt just because I think it's a great way to get some different probiotics in the diet. I'm a huge fan of probiotics in different ways. So I don't do dairy daily, but when I do, I'll just do a little bit of this Maple Hill plain Greek yogurt with no added sugar, and it's grass-fed from grass-fed cows. And then I also keep these for my daughters as well. They like, it's the same brand, just a little individual servings. This is a strawberry one, and I think they might have eaten the vanilla ones, or maybe they're pushed back to the other side. Leftover oatmeal, I know that looks kind of gross, but I'm a fan of cooking once and eating a couple of times. So this is just rolled oats, and I'll just put this back into a pan with like a little bit of water or almond milk when I reheat it. Ooh, there's some organic hot fudge sauce that we sometimes will use on ice cream. If we have that on the weekend. And then I just recently, this is the first time I ever bought these for my daughters. But again, just to get some more probiotics in their diet. I'm always looking for ways to get more protein in their diet. Probiotic snack, this is the brand Lifeway, and it's whole milk kefir. So I just picked those up, and actually not too much sugar. They took these today, so I'll have to keep you posted on those. Let's see, random things. I've got a coconut, what am I trying to say? Coconut probiotic. I think that's like coconut kefir, and I really like that. I'll put that little shot just in a little bit of coconut water, and it's a great way to get another little bit of probiotics in the diet. So over here we've got different things that we keep in the jar. My husband loves these Bubby's pickles, so we keep those on hand. I love mango chutney, and sometimes I'll just do like a tablespoon of that on top of a salad or grilled chicken. It's great on grilled chicken or fish, or even like a frozen veggie burger or something like that. This is homemade bone broth that I have taken out of the freezer, and I store it in these single serving mason jars, so I can just grab one and heat it up, maybe with a little bit of ghee or something like that. All kinds of different jarred condiments. My husband is a little bit of a condiment freak. We made homemade pizzas over the weekend, so we've got that. And then, again, all these peppers and stuff are just things that my husband, I actually don't like this brand because there's food dye, but he keeps buying them. Don't buy this brand. My daughters and I don't eat those, but Brandon does, so we let him. So that's just all different condiments. I do like those Bubby's pickles though. I've got collard greens from the farmer's market that I picked up over the weekend, and I've gone ahead and washed those and chopped them up so they're ready to go. And I'm gonna saute those, or I'm sorry, braise those in the next day or two. Sorry, my hands keep getting in the way. I'm trying to multitask. I've got lots of leftovers. I'm a huge leftover person. I made these little raw bites yesterday over the weekend, and we're kind of just snacking on those. These are almond, apricot, walnut. I put a little bit of vanilla. And then, let me see if I can get this fridge to quit beeping. One sec. Okay, let's try again. I've got leftover homemade paleo pancakes that I made for my girls over the weekend, so I just keep those in the fridge and I'll just pop them in the toaster. Leftover brown rice from last night's dinner that we'll have again tonight, and leftover black beans that we had left over from dinner. I've got a couple of juices. I don't always buy a lot of juice, but I might use like the grapefruit juice to make a mocktail on the weekends. And then the pure pineapple juice, I do buy that for my daughters. And I'll mix that with a little bit of sparkling water with just like Perrier. So it's like a little bit of juice, but mainly water. And they really love that. And I love that they're getting at least some water with that as well. Again, I'm a huge fan of probiotic foods. So I've got a couple of different krauts here. This is Bubby's sauerkraut, which is my favorite. And this is a new one that I just picked up to try. Wild Brine Brussels kraut, and it's really good as well. And then, of course, tons of produce. I've got microgreens and salad mix from a local farmer's market. I picked it up at Hillcrest Farmer's Market. And then I love these noodles. These are zucchini spirals, and I also will buy their beets and sweet potatoes and different things like that. Tons of produce. I've got broccoli, green onions. These are local from the farmer's market. They're really yummy. Asparagus. So there's always produce here that I can go to and make a quick lunch. This is sort of my meat and cheese drawer. This is goat cheese. I was out of Ziploc bags, so I used one of those. Goat cheese. I really like this sliced cheese. When I buy sliced cheese, I buy this from Rumiano. And I'll buy different ones like the cheddar. Here I've got a Monterey Jack. And then my daughters really like string cheese, so I'll usually let them do like maybe one of these a day. Again, not too much dairy, but they do fit a little bit. And then I love this Kite Hill chive. I put it on everything. I also, this is the first time I picked up this is Hope Kale Pesto Hummus, and it's really yummy. I like to put a little bit of that on my salad. Bacon from the farmer's market. This is manna bread. My kids didn't love it, so I'm kind of finishing that off. And then Siete almond flour grain-free tortillas. I love those. I actually had that for lunch today. And then I keep 2 kinds of bread. I keep one. This is, who's this from? I don't know the brand. Let's see. Silver Hills Bakery. It's a sprouted grain bread, so it does have wheat. And then I also keep a gluten-free one as well. And we like this one from Kinnick. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but I keep one of these in the freezer as well, so it's ready to go. This is from my husband put this on his pizza over the weekend from Applegate Naturals, the pepperoni. And I usually do keep turkey lunch meat here in this compartment, but I don't have any today because I just ate it all on my lunch salad. But I like this. I like the different ones. There's a smoked turkey from organic from 365, so I picked that up at Whole Foods. And then there's another brand that I pick up at Natural Grocers, and I can't think of what it's called right now. Maybe like Organic Prairie or something like that. And then chicken breasts that we'll use later in the week as well. So that is what's in that compartment. Over here I've got like all of my nuts that I keep in the refrigerator. Not nuts, I'm sorry, seeds. So I've got hemp seeds, I've got shredded coconut, this is flax seeds, sesame seeds, chia seeds, and then I've got a few pine nuts left that I'll probably put on a salad. My girls do like ketchup, and I have to limit them on that. So there's ketchup there. This is the mayonnaise that I buy, like this one from Sir Kensington. And then I also really love their Dijon mustard as well. So that's what those are. This is organic tomato paste that I'll probably never use. Sweet chili dipping sauce that I probably need to throw out actually. So that's what's over there. I buy, as far as like jelly for peanut butter and jellies, I like this one. This is from Crofters. That's great. This is one that I picked up from Home Goods, which is actually one of my secret places to get stuff like this. Fig jam. So that's really good over like the plain Kite Hill almond milk cheese or goat cheese or something like that. And this is a good brand too. Like if you have company over, that's what that's good for. Orange marmalade. Sometimes I'll use that like on grilled chicken or something like that. Over here on the other side, I don't use butter very much, but I've got it up here just in case. Yeast in case I want to make homemade pizza. These are all my different stevias, but really I just mainly use the plain one. Aloe vera juice. I love these snacks from Hail Mary. These little macaroon bites are yummy. Just to grab one of those, and they've got some good fats and protein. And then I also love their Miracle Tarts as well. The dark chocolate is great. Now I'll cut this, it's a little bit, I don't know if you can tell how big it is, but I'll cut it into like quarters and then just have a little piece of that after dinner. There's half of a Perfect bar. So that looks pretty good. I bought the vegan one. I don't buy that regularly though. And then this is the milk that we drink. I really love this from Califia Farms, unsweetened almond milk. And I just picked this up and I like it too, better half from Califia. Just a tablespoon will do ya. And then I bought this whole milk cultured kefir from Maple Hill. So I really love this brand because everything is grass fed. And then these are just different bitters that my husband uses for his cocktails. So that's that. Let me show you guys what's in my freezer. We love this. Let's see. I've got lamb chops from the farmer's market. All kinds of frozen fruit down here. This is frozen coconut to put in smoothies. My girls like these all fruit popsicles from Good Pop, and they're not super high in sugar. Compared to some of the other things. So occasionally for a treat, I'll let them do that. And this is the ice cream that I love, and I usually do have some of this on the weekend. I love this Coconut Bliss. Again, I try personally not to do a lot of dairy. So this is the best flavor, cherry amaretto, if you're into that kind of flavor. It's so good. Maybe with a little scoop of the dark chocolate, and then just a couple of different flavors. And then I've got some frozen broccoli, other frozen fruits down here that I keep on hand for smoothies and whatnot. This is actually frozen garlic. And then over here, I've got some gluten-free burger buns from Dempsey Bakery. They make yummy gluten-free treats. We've got frozen spinach and kale, which are great in smoothies. I love these Engine 2 black bean burgers. These are great. I put one of these on a salad yesterday after a run, and it was great. And then I'll buy these chicken tenders for my girls, and sometimes I'll put these in their lunch. I love them, this Saffron Road brand, and I think I saw these at Kroger the other day, but I normally pick them up at Whole Foods. Anyways, no antibiotics, gluten-free. My girls really love those. And again, I'll give them a couple of those in their lunch sometimes. Annie's Pizza Poppers. We don't actually buy these very often. In fact, these have been in here for a while, but for occasional snack. My girls like this. What else do I have down there? Oh, I see there's some frozen black-eyed peas that I need to use in a soup. So I'll just kind of go to this drawer, my frozen veggie drawer, and grab things like for soup and whatnot. And then up here, we've got a gluten-free pizza crust from Dempsey Bakery. We love to make homemade pizza. I haven't actually tried that one yet. I tried one this past weekend from, I can't think of it. I'll have to get it again and show you guys, but it was pretty good. And then again, some more frozen baby spinach. This is a little tip. If you buy spinach or any greens really in these containers and you don't get around to using them all before they go bad, stick the whole container in your freezer and use it in smoothies. I've got some more of my favorite Siete wraps. Oh, this is a good buy for you guys to know about. We like to buy from Sam's here in Little Rock. We've discovered that they've got, look, this is wild caught Alaskan sockeye salmon. And it's a big bag. This is 2.5 pounds and it's like 22 bucks, which is so much cheaper than what you can get the fresh. Because I always recommend if you're gonna eat, especially like at home, if you're gonna eat salmon like that, get wild caught. Sausage from the farmer's market. I've got an extra backup loaf of the gluten-free bread, and then this is really yummy too. Again, just for a little treat, maybe on our weekend ice cream. The Cocoa Whip, it's non-dairy. There's no carrageenan in this one, which I love. But again, it's a treat. We don't do that nightly. So that's what's in my refrigerator and my freezer. If you guys have any questions about anything that I showed you today, let me know. And I hope you guys have a great week.